up trespassing. You're saying I'm trespassing.
You're under arrest. Stop.
Stop.
Don't!
You will be arrested.
He is being violent.
You're going to go on the ground.
You will be arrested.
You're going to go on the ground if you do not.
Did you know that hospitals are one of the most common places where police officers are called to handle tough situations? When emotions run high and people get aggressive, things can quickly spiral out of control. Sometimes it's even those who need to be helped who cause trouble. Today, we'll look at 3 wild incidents of women who were not only arrested in the hospital, but also resisted arrest and took the whole thing to another level. Let's get right into it.
Not trespassing. You're saying I'm trespassing.
You're under arrest. Stop.
Claudia Munoz, a mother concerned about her son's well-being, found herself in a standoff with healthcare staff at a local medical facility. Her 18-year-old son was undergoing medical tests, but due to confidentiality laws, the staff could not share his results with her. When staff asked her to leave the waiting area for safety reasons, Claudia refused, and what you'll see happen next is a dramatic and chaotic encounter captured on a police body cam.
My husband is, my son is very young and I need to go to work.
The deputy explained to Claudia that her son, as an adult, had the right to privacy regarding his medical record. Despite Claudia's argument that her son had consented to her involvement, the rules were clear.
She knows me for years, so she knows.
You understand that the rules are different right now because of the virus and that they don't want people in the building unnecessarily.
But that wasn't the only reason. Pandemic protocols at the time prohibited unnecessary visitors inside the facility.
Keeping the guidelines that they say to stay outside and wait until the doctor is out.
Right, but you're not a patient, and they have asked you to leave the property. Is that correct?
I'm a member of this place.
Well, that really is beside the point.
Trespass.
You need to walk outside. Ma'am, yes, you can. Sue them, that's fine, but today you have to leave. Leave. You need to leave. You're being asked now, lawfully, to leave the property.
Claudia's defiance grew stronger. She accused the staff and the deputy of violating her rights, refusing to leave even after repeated warnings.
Doing this. That you've been asked to leave, you need to go.
What are you saying? Say again.
Your son is not a minor.
Ma'am.
He asked you not to come in. You told him he
Yeah,
was a minor.
but I asked you.
Ma'am.
I asked you.
Ma'am.
To see with the
Come
doctor
on.
after.
Let's go.
And you're saying I'm trespassing. You're saying I'm.
As the deputy moved to escort her out, Claudia suddenly pulled out her phone to start recording. The officer soon took the phone and things continued to escalate.
Stop resisting. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Why'd you put it so tight?
Well, we put it tight so you don't get out of them, but apparently they weren't tight enough because you got out of one.
Put your hands behind your back.
Something deep.
Put your hands behind your back.
The deputies restrained Claudia and placed her under arrest for trespassing, resisting arrest with violence, and battery on a law enforcement officer. Despite her husband's plea, Claudia faced serious charges. She was booked into jail but released on a $5,500 bond later that day. Claudia pled not guilty and requested a jury trial. However, she later accepted a plea deal admitting to all charges. She avoided prison time by agreeing to a pretrial intervention program. This spared Claudia from the maximum penalty of 11 years in prison. Was Claudia justified in her persistence, or were the staff and law enforcement correct in enforcing the rule? If you think that was crazy, wait till you see the next video.
Stop.
Don't!
You will be arrested.
He is being
You're gonna
violent.
go on the ground.
You will be
You're
arrested.
gonna go on the ground if you do not stop.
It started as a simple visit to the hospital for Angela, a nurse who was having trouble with a laceration on her finger. Little did she know it would end with her being banned from the facility after a heated confrontation.
Well, it sounded like that they were trying to help treat you, and you weren't letting them.
She has a laceration on her finger.
Despite being offered treatment, Angela refused to let the staff help her. The situation became tense as hospital staff tried to encourage her to accept care or leave, but Angela insists that she'll only accept help on her terms.
I'm letting them treat me.
Okay.
I never said they couldn't.
If you're going to let them treat you, they will treat you. If you are not, then you have to leave.
I'm letting them treat me. They lied to you.
It's very obvious that she does not want to be treated. The officer already knows that she only wants trouble.
Do you want treatment or not,
And I
Angela?
went up to the waiter and waited.
Do you want treatment?
Yes.
Okay.
I never said I did
For
not.
your-
So
for
quit
your-
asking
for
me
your
the same
thumb,
question
correct.
over and over.
For your thumb, correct?
Yeah, well, my hair, I want my scalp looked at, whether they like it or not. Check my hair out once. Smell it. Well, quit it. I don't know what happened, okay? I don't even know if I was drugged. Where are your assessment skills? This is sick. Yeah, quit doing. I am not a dementia. I'm looking at you. Remember when you said to me, "Kid, just stop."
The officer had had enough after watching the nurse try to offer her treatment, but Angela continued to be rude, insisting on focusing only on her hair and even mocking the nurse. Her motive is a bit unclear, but her behavior is absurd.
All right, Angela. So you're not
That's
letting them treat.
terrible.
You're not letting them
Well,
treat
listen
you.
to her.
So you're going to
She's
leave at this
supposed to be
time.
dumb.
She was
That's
very polite with
wrong.
you.
No,
She was
she's-
professional, and you refused to let her treat you.
Well,
So we are going to
whatever.
leave right now.
What do you have? Do you care about homeless people? Have you ever been? Or are you a rich boy? Let's not talk right now.
You're right. Let's
Let
leave.
me pull my hair this here.
'Kay.
Please?
No.
I have nowhere to comb it.
Nope.
The officers repeatedly asked her to leave the hospital, but Angela ignored them each time. Her focus remained solely on her hair as she continued to comb through it with her hands. Even when warned that she was trespassing, she showed no concern. How many times does an officer have to say it before she finally listens?
You will be
You're
arrested.
gonna go on the ground if you do not stop. You knock it
Then
off.
quit it.
No,
You're breaking my
I
arm.
am not.
He is.
You're under arrest. Get on the ground. Get your hand behind your back right now.
The frustration of both officers reaches a boiling point. Angela is placed under arrest, handcuffed, and escorted outside. Angela faced charges of disorderly conduct and obstruction. And just when you think it couldn't get any more intense, get ready for a jaw-dropping moment where a woman turns a dentist appointment into a criminal encounter. On January 2, 2024, in Florida, officers responded to a call at a dentist's office after a patient became disruptive over her medical documents. She was told she would have to wait or they would mail them to her. Her frustration quickly escalated into a heated argument.
Got the documentation, which was asking for the things that were done here today. They told me, oh, you don't have to pay, you can just leave, it doesn't matter. They told me I didn't have to pay, I could just leave, when I told them I had the money to pay for today. And what happened today? And
So what's the issue?
the issue is all I want is documents that happened today so that way I
Okay.
can take it and I can get the work
Okay.
done that I needed done.
When the woman was told her documents weren't available, most sane people would have just left and come back later. Instead, she chose to cause a scene, escalating things to the point where the staff had no choice but to call the police.
All right, so you're gonna have to leave the property now. If you come back here and cause more issues, we're gonna have a bigger issue, okay? They do not have the documents ready for you right now, and that's the end of it.
Yeah, that's it. Cool. Okay, they'll shoot me that simple. What was it? That's just
Because they don't have an address or a place to send it to.
The police attempted to ease the situation, offering her the option to wait while her documents were being prepared. However, the tension remains high as she passionately argues her case. all while on the phone with her father, who urges her to leave. In the end, she follows his advice and walks out.
Do you want to come back later today for the documents?
I can come back whenever I need to come back for the paperwork and whenever the paperwork is done. That's not a problem. I don't mind coming back when the paperwork is done.
You had an issue with it earlier. If you leave the property and come back, you'll be arrested. If you leave right now, you cannot come back, okay?
I just want my paperwork.
Okay, wait 2 minutes and you'll have your paperwork, okay?
She returns a few hours later, insisting she just needed some time to clear her head. The officer tells her she can either leave or take a seat while they prepare things, but she refuses both options.
Who called you a dog?
You're telling me to sit down like I'm a dog.
Yes,
I'm
get
not a
out of
dog.
the door. Okay, fine, come stand by this wall. Get out of this doorway right now.
Why? Because I'm asking for my papers?
Yes, come stand over here.
I don't understand. Why?
Okay, all right.
Look, for what?
Okay.
Even when asked to step outside and allow other patients to pass, she stubbornly refuses to listen. I guess that time away didn't clear her head enough.
Right now, you're going to jail.
Just
All
go
right,
out.
you're
No,
done.
I'm going outside. I'm going outside.
No,
I'm outside.
I'm not playing games.
I'm outside. I'm not playing any games. I'm not playing any games. I'm outside. I'm outside. Mom! Mom, get off of me. What am I? I'm not resisting. Oh, I'm not resisting. No, I'm not. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting.
Turn around.
Ow, you're hurting me.
Turn around.
I'm trying to stop. Get off of me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me. Please. Get on your step. Get on your step. No, you're hurting me. Please stop. Mom, I'm stop. I'm not resisting. Stop. You're hurting me.
The officers make the decision to arrest her after multiple refusals to cooperate. In response, she resists, insisting that all she wanted was her documentation.
These are hurting me. These are hurting me. These are hurting me, please.
It's clear that arresting her was the right call given the signs of aggression she displayed. In these high-pressure moments, it's easy for things to spiral out of control, leading to bad confrontations. Do you think the officers handled these situations appropriately, or did they overreact? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more real-life cases caught on camera.